I'm getting everything ready for my all Pokemon Whatnot show. It's gonna be fun, but I feel like I'm not ready. I feel like I have more items. I just don't know where I left them, so that's a problem. But right now, I'm gonna go do boxing class. I'm gonna do that for about an hour. Come back home, get the show ready, and then get it started at 11:30. So I'll bring you guys along. Going to boxing class is one of the best investments I do every single week because the money is not comparable to what I gain out of it. But yeah, guys, I would highly recommend it. And I told you guys this before, like my YouTube and my Instagram accounts, the content that I post there is not just reselling content. It's a little bit of everything. I want to show you guys the real journey of where I started, where I'm at, and where I'm gonna go and when I'm gonna get there. And I want you guys to experience that with me as well. I get messages on a daily basis, people telling me that I motivated them or I inspired them to take action or even start their eBay business or any other business. As a matter of fact, I had somebody message me on Instagram yesterday telling me that they watched my content and they started a business. It's not even an eBay reselling business. It's a completely different business. And when you guys message me and tell me that stuff, I know that my content is working, and that's been the plan since I started creating content. It wasn't just to help people get their eBay business started, but to also inspire them to take action in their life, because if they don't take action, their life is never going to change. And if they're unhappy, then why stay in that life when you can literally create your own life that you're going to be happy with every single day, that you're excited to wake up and just take action. It's a really good feeling, and I want more people to be able to experience that. Right now, I'm going to go home, take a quick shower, and get ready for the Whatnot show. And if I have time, I'm gonna make some quick breakfast because I'm pretty hungry, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm back home. I had to pick up some Liquid Death on the way back though, because ever since I stopped drinking like anything besides water, coffee, and sometimes Diet Pepsi, I get tired of it. So Liquid Death is just water with a little bit of flavor. So it kind of helps out those cravings of wanting to drink like juice that's super sugary or something. But yeah, this kind of replaces that, and ever since then I tried it once and I've tried different flavors, but this one right here, the Berry It Alive, is my favorite flavor. It's really good, guys. If you haven't tried it out, at first I would see like a lot of people drinking this and I'd be like, man, why are they drinking this stuff? It's just water. But then when I tried it, I was like, oh, okay, now I see why they're trying it. It's really good. But yeah, I would highly recommend it if you guys ever out at the gas station or something, just pick one up and try it out. And if you already tried it out, let me know in the comments how you guys like it. These are all the plushies that I have for the Whatnot show. I got another one over here actually, so I'm gonna put this one over here. I got some Pokemon cards that I'm gonna run as a lot, and then I'm gonna do some giveaways. But yeah, I know I'm actually gonna try to put some of these for sale as well. See if anybody's interested in buying some of those. But I honestly thought I had a lot more plushies, which I know I do. I just don't know where they're at. So I'm gonna go look in the garage, and if not, there might be at the storage unit. So I might have to drive to the storage unit really quick and grab those because obviously I need it for today. So I do have an hour till the show. So yeah, I gotta find these plushies. Oh, you know what? I just found them, guys. I just found them. They're over there in one of those little bags. Let me get that real quick. I knew I had a lot more Pokemon stuff, and it's right here, guys. This is a whole bag of plushies and some little toys as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go get this stuff up, and I'll tell you guys right now how I'm gonna run the show, just in case you're thinking about doing Whatnot. Maybe this makes it a little bit easier. And just keep in mind that I'm not a professional. I've been on and off on Whatnot, and sometimes it does really good, other times it does not, but it's just a learning process. I got the plushies right here, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I have the washer running because I'm doing all of this last minute. I gotta make sure these plushies are washed. I know I already washed most of these, so but I'm just gonna double check just in case that one of them is not washed and it looks a little bit dirty, because I wouldn't want to sell something that's, you know, dirty. So oh yeah, we got so many. Yeah, most of these are already washed. Nice little Eevee here. Does it have sound? No. Wait. Kind of sound? No sound. And then I did find this giant Pikachu as well in the garage, but this one is dirty, so this one is going to be in the washer. I'm also going to tell you guys the thing that worked for me last show that I did compared to my previous shows, and it saved me so much time. I'm going to show you guys how I started doing it last time, and it just worked out so much better for me. So first of all, let me show you guys that this Pokemon show has 55 people that saved the show. So That's gonna be a good amount of people, but these are all the items right here, guys. Notice how I separated everything. So these are like small items, medium, and then large items. And then I have the Pokemon cards as well. So what I did here, and I noticed a lot of people, I just never did it myself. So I'm gonna go to shop, and then I am going to create like inventory. So I'm gonna do create temporary listing for the show. So I'm gonna call it here like, I'm gonna say like small, and I'm gonna do, yeah, small, and then it's gonna be an auction, not 30 seconds, we're gonna do 15 seconds. Shipping profile, all of that stuff, like each item probably weighs between 4 to 7 ounces. And then what I'm gonna do is quantity. I'm gonna say like, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna say like there's 30 of them. Category, I'm just gonna do storage finds. Then I'm gonna do add listing. So every time I run one of these small items, I'll just go on small. Then I'm gonna do the same thing with the medium one. Shipping profile, these items probably weigh between 8 to 11 ounces. So shipping will be a little bit higher on these than those right there. I forgot to show you guys. So I did put like small pink, medium yellow, and large orange. And the reason for that is because I have these little tags right here, color tags, and they're all numbered. So let's say I run every single one of these. So the first one I run, I'll put that number 1 sticker on it. The second one I run would be the second one, and so on. Same thing with the medium would be yellow, and then large would be orange. And that is how I'm gonna keep track of what the buyer got. That way I'm able to ship the right orders. Because what I usually do is I would create a separate listing for each item. So I would take a picture of them, and then people already knew what I was running. And this way kind of makes it like a mystery. So people don't really know what I'm running. So it makes them want to stay on the show longer just to see what items I'm going to be running. And that's what I've noticed on last show, and it did really good. So that's why I'm trying it again on this show, and I'm letting you guys know, but I will update you guys once I'm done with the show to see how it turns out. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I did not have time to shower, so I just changed real quick. But I am about to eat. I have about like 20 minutes until the show starts, but I'm gonna go live on TikTok right now to just basically let people know that I'm about to do a one-night show. If anybody's interested, they can just hop in. Got done with the one-night show, and this is the aftermath. I got a bunch of Pokemon stuff everywhere, but it was super fun. I was on for about an hour and 40 minutes around there, and I did 101 in sales. I got a bunch of orders to pack. You can see that there was a bunch of new buyers that came in, which is really good because new buyers is always nice. And most people just bought one item, but you can see like some people bought 6, 4, 6 again, 4, and 2 and 2. It was definitely super fun, and to me it is very profitable just because most of these items I get them from the Goodwill bins. And most of the time when I pick up a bunch of items, I find one item that pays for everything, then everything becomes 100% profit. So technically I don't really have a cost of goods on these items, but let's just say in an hour and 40 minutes after fees, taxes, and everything, I probably made about like $50, which doesn't sound too great, but I mean $50 in about an hour and a half to just do it from home, I think it's pretty neat. My eBay sales are super slow. I literally only have one item to ship out today. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But it's you know, it is what it is. It just happens out of nowhere. My sales were good, and then they just dropped. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna list a bunch of items, and then we'll see what happens this weekend. This tub, I do have to organize it better. It's one of those tubs that was over there for the toys. The toys that I sold were these Yu-Gi-Oh ones, and they're not in the best condition, but I did put that in the description. It was a total of 4 or 5 of them. But yeah, I have to double check, but yeah, it's just these Yu-Gi-Oh figures right here, not this one. $35 sale. That's all I have for today. Yeah, it's not gonna pay the bills. This is why I always tell people, like, this business model is not for the weak, especially if you're doing it full time, because sometimes you'll have really good days, other days you're gonna have really bad days. But I always tell people, like, at the end of the month, as long as your numbers add up, then you should be good. It does kind of suck though. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that, you know, oh, I'm okay that I've only made $35 today. I mean, minus fees and the cost of goods and all that stuff, it's probably like more like $27. But you know, that is part of the business. But that is why I also do content creation, because I make money from that. So whatever money I don't make from eBay, at least I can make some from content creation. But you just gotta keep showing up. You just gotta keep doing the work. But at least I got that one-night show done, and I was able to make, I think, around like $60 on that show, which is pretty decent. Now if I combine it with the 20 something, let's just say 25, so that's about like $85 so far, and it's only 2 p.m. exact right now. We still got the rest of the day, see if we can have a couple more sales on eBay. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. 8 p.m. and I'm here at the storage unit. I had to bring some items and organize them here because they're already photographed and everything. But man, I'm tired. I don't know if you guys can see it on my face, but I'm super tired. And I don't mean it like in a, you know, complaining way or anything like that. I'm actually blessed. When I'm more tired, it's because I did more work. So I know that when I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna feel like I won the day, and that's very important to me. I want to feel proud that I didn't just waste a day, because this is time that I'm never gonna get back again. Tomorrow's a new day, and I can go back at it again, spend some time with my family. But like I mentioned, I am gonna be on vacation next week. So that is why I'm working extra hard right now, just because I want to get everything done and ready for next week, so that when I am on vacation, I can just almost separate myself from business, still focus on content, because I'm going to be posting videos on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm still going to be responding to comments, stuff like that. But when it comes to eBay, everything's going to be completely automated. That's why I'm really doing the work. But days like this is what gets me thinking a lot. Like, I'm not one of those people that feels bad for people who don't try at all and want to complain about their life on how sad and miserable they are. I can't feel bad for somebody like that when there's other people like me that are working on a daily basis and sacrificing time with our kids to do the work. When there's somebody complaining about their life, you kind of just want to look at them in their eyes and let them know, like, bro, like, stop complaining. Like, you have choices. You can keep complaining, or you can just stop complaining and get to work and then change your life. But yeah, I'm just not one of those people. I can't feel bad for somebody that isn't trying hard when I'm over here trying hard and sacrificing time with my family to be able to do this. But I'm sure many of you guys can relate to, like, the victim mentality is not a good place to be at. It's always important to just let go of that and just focusing on becoming a better person every single day. I got a couple things that I will be taking to the booth, because like I said, I will be out of town next week, and I even want to have the booth ready just in case the items sell and I don't want to have empty shelves again. I'm doing the end of the video here because this is probably going to be the best lighting. It's too dark outside. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.